There we are. June 28, 2013. It was slow in the countdown. It goes 3, 2, 1. Pow! You're on camera. It seems like June is winding down, and before it gets to the end of the month, there's a couple of things. This date, June 28th, is the anniversary of the Stonewall riots. It's kind of the birth of what you call the gay movement. In the 50s and 60s, there were a couple of societies that tried to gather the brothers and sisters together and formed kind of a unity. But in 1968, there was a long string of harassments, because we all want to be comfortable in our skin and comfortable in our environments. And then we can gather around people of your own kind, no matter who they are or what they are. If you like sports, if you like watching movies, if you can just feel comfortable with the people you're with, it's not a bad thing. And there was a lot of harassments because there's a few bars that the gays would gather around, and they were raided constantly, harassed and picked on in New York City there. And one of them was called Stonewall Tavern or Bar, and it just came to a climax. I think it was. I remember seeing the articles. This is kind of like Gay Pride Month, Gay Pride Week. They have a lot of festivals around the country. A lot more acknowledgments than they did years ago. But I just seen something on the news and what's going on in the city, Twin Cities. So usually around the weekend of 27th, 28th, they have a pride parade. And but what I think it kind of centered around Judy Garland passed away. She's a big icon in the gay history. That we really love her. She was really gay friendly, and we kind of hung our hats on somewhere of the rainbow, and wanting to belong, and the whole story of The Wizard of Oz, and so on. So when she passed away, there was a lot of mourning, and so when they came and they raided the bar that night, it was just tipping. We just wasn't going to take it anymore. And there was called the Stonewall riots, and then we dumped over. We kind of fought back and just wouldn't take it, and it started the modern day gay movement. With that said, I know June is like the most popular month for people to get married. They just do. June seems to be it. There's been a lot of stuff in the news about gay marriage. I know just this year here in Minnesota, it was put up to have our amendment, our state constitution amended, not to allow that, and it was overturned. Thank God. I was really worried that it was going to get voted in, but us and I think Maryland were the two states that actually turned it down. It was supposed to be written into the just did a brief search there, and I think there's like 13 countries and a lot of provinces that allow gay marriage. Now, just here in the States, there's been a few. I think the last one was California, after 5 years of being rescinded, has finally let that continue. So it's Supreme Court stepping in and saying that it is rights and liberties for all. One of the things, if you're driving around, you'll see this equal sign. And there's a name for the society, but it's just equal rights for all, whatever color, race, just the injustices in the world. There's a lot of people want to support equal rights for everything. One of the movies that we watched, Gordon ordered this up, It's called In-Laws and Outlaws. He's got a lot of awards. He's very good. It's kind of almost like a documentary, and it talks about straight couples and gay couples about marriage, what led to their different getting together and being together. And I know Gordon and I have been together for 30 years now, and I've always, in my opinion, thought that if anybody deserves the right to get married, it's us. We've kind of earned that right. It's never been a big thing for us, but legally, luckily for us, that Comcast does recognize him as my true partner, and he has all the rights and privileges of everything that a spouse would in a normal, I say normal, in a regular marriage. So things have come a long ways. I really believe come a long ways just in the time that I've been here. And hearing one of the stories from this movie, one guy had been with his partner for 50 years. So growing up, you don't really have a lot of role models. In the 70s in Oklahoma, it was such a taboo thing, and I think there's a lot of people that grow up in that environment, and that you feel so guilty about something that's really true to your nature, and it really takes a while to overcome that. And I know for me, even today, it still haunts me, and I struggle to just outwardly say. I'll catch myself once in a while, and I'll actually just blurt out and say, when someone asks, "Are you married?" and I'll say, or just talk about your wife, and I'll say, "I'm my husband." So I'm getting a little bit better with pronouncing myself as being of the homosexual gender. So with that, again, June is Gay Pride Month, and you see the rainbow flags flying out in front of homes, and different emblems on cars that have kind of the rainbow blur of all the colors and spectrum, because we're all part of there's one song I'm going to play. It's called the Homo Rainbow, and you get your color and I got mine. So we all kind of fit into this beautiful tapestry of life and liberty and pursuit of happiness. With that, the group is called Ween, W-E-E-N. It formed in '84. I remember Gordon playing this song. He was up north, so in the '90s. Must have came out. I thought we had just moved to Houndsview, so probably late '90s, maybe 2002, 2001. But he was walking around and singing it a lot. But times fade. But pretty neat song. Because Wave Your Colors with Homo Rainbow. Let's do what? June 28th in history. So this is today, 2013.